What's your name?
I'm Luis Palacios.
Are you a millennial?
I think I am. I'm not sure.
March winds and April showers make way for heavy cyclones, and then comes you, a moon and you. March winds and April showers make way for happy hours and May time, June time, love time.
I used to attend college. Went there for 4 years. I hated college. College is not. It wasn't for me. Like, it depends on like what you're focusing on. Like, I'm in the music industry, and my whole focus, like my whole life throughout college, was geared towards like the music industry, and everything I learned in college, I really don't use it for anything that I do within the music industry. I do artist management, and I do like creative marketing. But when it comes to creative marketing, I'm just like helping out with like graphic design, branding, like helping like style and artists, styling artists as in telling them what they should wear at photo shoots and whatnot. Just like regular shit like that. I think the best career suited for college would be something like, I guess like accounting, just like, I guess things that don't involve like creativity, like film, photography, music business, like just like, it's like people that should go to college are doctors, lawyers, just things that you would have learned on the street.
You work the like school system, bro. Like I feel like education is based off a couple subject that they've handpicked, like maths and science. I mean, we use science, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like the school system should be focused more on things that we can apply to the jobs that or careers that we're gonna ultimately end up with, rather than to just be like a general section. But overall, I just don't feel like the school system focuses on helping you with actual life skills. Like I feel like it's just a bunch of stuff that they put together and want you to get good grades on it so that you can get this degree to pass off in life. But other than that, it's just pointless. That's just my views on school, though. Definitely financial management. Like, you gotta learn how to handle your finances. That's like a giant part of adulting. You're always gonna set a budget for yourself. I guess psychology, because a lot of people get overwhelmed and like they don't know how to deal with a lot of the mental pressure that they're under while adulting. So I just feel like learning more about it would help you cope with it better. And for the last one, critical thinking for sure. Just because I enjoyed critical thinking when I was in BMCC, it like helped me, think about every ends to a situation. Like it helped me look at like different perspectives rather than to just be biased to my own. Like for instance, if we're on the train and someone passes out from exhaustion, instead of just being like, yo, get this guy off the train, I gotta get to work, I'd be like, yo, he's probably like seriously injured right now. A lot of New Yorkers would just be like, yo, get this guy off the train, we're late for work. But it just forced me to think about the other side of the situation rather than to just go off my own and be inconsiderate.
I think it can be a long-term solution if whoever like landlords and real estate companies weren't so greedy. I think that it makes sense. I mean, like, people, not everybody can afford to like pay these exorbitant New York City prices, and not always through any fault of their own. Some people are old, they can't work, or some people are disabled or whatever, And I think it's important that they have as much of a right to live here as anybody else. So there should be some units set aside for people like that.
Housing for seniors. I'm 88 years old, and I think I'll be on the street unless something is done. We keep hearing about these people that don't want to have the housing. They bring up a garden, which is a smoke screen. They don't want poor people in their neighborhood. Look at who is fighting against us. These are wealthy people that have gentrified the community, and they're trying to keep us out. I've been struggling for years to try to get housing. There are so many homeless people that are seniors. Can you imagine being 90 years old and being thrown out of your apartment? All your memories are gone, all your possessions are gone. It's a horror story. I saw that when I was a young teenager in the 30s. People would be evicted and they would come home and all their property would be sitting on the street in front of their house, and the city marshal would be there telling them to take it away. That's what it's coming to again. It's a full cycle. We have to really organize and struggle because it's very, very important. And young people as well, they don't realize someday they'll be old people.
I think it's hard for millennials to find jobs that they want. It's easy to get a job, or maybe it's not that hard to find a job, but getting into something that you actually went to school for and something that you actually want to do is getting harder and harder nowadays. I feel very ambivalent about the idea of higher education in general. I don't think that college necessarily helped me get to where I am. I definitely think that, it played its part. It definitely played a role, but I don't think it was integral in getting me to where I am, because I feel like my college education didn't prepare me for work. I think it prepared me for life, if that makes sense. Like, it didn't really necessarily translate to any technical job skills, but I did learn how to navigate life. And I think that in a sense, you can say that, yeah, it did influence it, but I feel like if you want to get real technical about it, no, it's not necessary, because I feel like given the right opportunities, whether it be mentor opportunities or somebody, whatever, you can get the equivalent, if not more, of a college education through other means. And so not necessarily, I don't think college is necessarily necessary, if that makes sense. So definitely helpful.